going? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's jerky night. Tonight is episode 35 of our journey making jerky for the last year and a half. Tonight we are making hot and tangy jerky. I have to confess I did mess up on the ingredients here a little bit. I'll explain that in a minute. But overall, the ingredients for this marinade include 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 2 garlic cloves crushed, 2 tablespoons of A1 barbecue sauce. This is where I made my mistake. I misread the instructions. I thought it said 2 tablespoons of A1, and on another line it said barbecue sauce. So I have A1 and I have barbecue sauce. It's 2 tablespoons, so I guess I'll put in 1 tablespoon of A1 and 1 tablespoon of barbecue sauce, and we'll just let that go. Okay, then we have 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce and 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and of course those will all be doubled because I do have a nice 2.5 pound cut of round roast, which is perfect for this recipe. So I guess the first thing we need to do is get the meat cut up, and then we'll worry about the marinade. Okay, let's get started. Alright, the meat's all cut up. Looks like a pretty good batch, very clean batch. Let's just go ahead and get started and make in the marinade. Alright, well, as always, let's start with the dry ingredients first. The first thing on our list is 1 teaspoon of salt, so 2 teaspoons of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, so 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, so 1/2 teaspoon of that. 1 teaspoon of onion powder, so we'll make that 2. 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, so we'll make that 1. We'll put the garlic in last, so let's go ahead and start with the liquid ingredients. First on the list is 2 tablespoons of A1. And remember, we are actually doing 2 tablespoons of A1 and then 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. Alright, now the barbecue sauce. And now 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and whisk this now before I put in the garlic. And remember, it's 2 garlic cloves, but because it's doubled, it's a total of 4 cloves of garlic. Alright, so this sauce is pretty thick, so we're going to use a spatula to help get it out of here. We're going to get it into the Snugtopia, and then we'll mix everything together and vacuum seal it. And we'll be done. Alright, let's get it. Alright, there we have it, all ready to go. Let's get this in the fridge, and we'll see you back here tomorrow where we will dehydrate this and see how it turns out. See you then. Alright, it's Saturday morning. Looks like it's time to get the jerky on. I don't think I need to sieve this. I think all the meat absorbed most of the moisture, so we're going to take it. I think it's going to be a bit goopy. which means it may take a little bit longer to actually finish up, but let's go ahead and get this loaded up and get started dehydrating. Smells pretty amazing. Alright, all loaded up. We only got 4 trays out of this, and I think it's probably because I cut the meat a little bit thicker than normal. So we'll see how this turns out. So definitely the volume is not there. The amount of meat is there, but we'll see how the thicker slices work. And next time we'll try to be a little better with our slicing of the meat. But let's go ahead and crank this up, and I guess we'll see you back here in a few hours. Alright, it's been a few hours. Probably time to rotate the trays, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll see how close to being done we are. I'm going to speculate that with all the gooey outside it's not quite ready, but we're going to find out right now. So, very much not done. At least another hour, maybe 2 on some of these. So, the bottom, of course, was done, closer to being done as always. So we rotated the trays, and I guess we'll come back in an hour or so, and we'll see how it's doing. See you then. Alright, looks like it's done. It's been about 5 hours. Probably about 2 hours longer than it should have been, but I didn't pay attention to the thermostat when I turned it on, so I didn't turn it on all the way. So we're going to give it a try. What is this called? This is called Hot and Tangy Jerky. Let's see how it is. It's not hot. It is tangy though. Oh, there's some heat. I guess you gotta let it sit for a minute and get enough of it in your mouth. A little bit of heat, not a lot. It is tangy from the barbecue and all that. I like it. It's pretty good. I'll give it about an 8.5. Definitely edible, but I probably won't make it again. There you go, episode 35 in the books. We'll see you next time.